Lowe's has taken a vacant warehouse, and inside we've created a series of puzzles and challenges. But this isn't your average escape room. It's geared towards professional contractors. So to test it out, we found 4 people who made a career out of building, fixing, and problem solving. And today, we're going to give them 60 minutes to see if they have what it takes to get to the ground floor. Watch and find out on Lowe's Black Friday DIY Escape Room. Welcome. In a few minutes, we're going to lock you in a space built specifically to challenge your skills as trade professionals, as creators, as problem solvers. Now, some of the obstacles you encounter may seem impossible, but remember, everything you need is in there or in here, with one exception. In a moment, you'll have the chance to step into our tool room. Now, you can each pick a tool out of the tool room to take in with you to the escape room. But choose wisely, because having the right tool at the right time is going to mean the difference between winning and losing.
Now guys, I don't feel like we have a lot of time, but it's important to get to know each other a bit better. Mo, why don't we start with you?
My name is Monisha, and I'm an electrician. I've been doing it for 9 years.
Electric. Great.
Awesome.
How about you, Bob?
I make stuff. I'm Bob. I run a YouTube channel called I Like to Make Stuff, and I literally just like to make things. So whatever I feel like making, I can do it. So I don't really have a specialty, but I've been in a little bit of everything. So,
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Wes. I renovate houses from the early 1900s.
What about you, Grant?
I'm very similar to Bob in a lot of ways. I'm Grant Thompson. I run a channel on YouTube called The King of Random. Really into being self-reliant and getting out of tight situations, which makes me feel like right at home here in this Lowe's escape room. So we got like construction, we got like renovations and electrical.
Electrical.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
What about Allen wrenches?
I love the multi-tool. That's a great tool.
We have to decide. I think that's good.
I feel good about this.
Pick up the bits. Maybe they won't notice.
All right, let's see what you picked. Grant?
I went with the bundle of rope.
Bob?
Lots of tools in one. Leatherman.
Mo?
Saw.
Wes?
Got some drill power and a light.
Well, let's see if you chose wisely. Follow me. All right. Once this door closes, it's game on. Now we have your watches, we have your phones, so to keep time, you're gonna have to listen. Every 15 minutes, there's gonna be an alarm.
Did you guys hear that?
That's impressive.
If it goes off the 4th time while you're still inside, you lost. There's one last thing. This walkie can radio a Lowe's Red Vest. If you really find yourself in a pinch, radio for help. Well, good luck, and hopefully, I'll see you on the ground floor. Whew.
Yeah.
It's dark.
Oh,
dark.
right. We definitely needed that flash.
All right, light.
Door closes in darkness.
It's pitch black in here, but we can keep an eye on our team with our infrared cameras.
And my first thought was, we should have grabbed the flashlights.
Oh,
dark.
right. We definitely needed that flash.
All right, light.
Flashlight.
And so the one thing that I chose was a screw gun. And then what's on the screw gun is a tiny little flashlight.
We got a light.
Let's take a look around. We've got
Gotta
a
get the power, and there's a panel over there.
There's a flashlight.
Here's a
Oh.
flashlight right here.
The real flashlight.
What else we got? Can you do a quick sweep
yeah,
with
let's
the
see what
flashlight?
else we've got.
There's a Morse code thing behind that poster.
I knew we had to get the power on some way.
Here's another
Let's just do a
electrical
quick
box
sweep
here.
and see if we can get the lights on.
All right.
There we go, circuit breaker.
Let's get this thing off of here and see what's in.
We got some up here as well. It's a spare breaker.
Breaker.
So we're gonna
Oh, nice.
we're gonna
Okay,
replace
let's
that
get
15 amp.
We see the breaker, we see the wire, and I look right at Mo.
Screws.
Okay,
I'll take them.
get your.
get any.
Can you get your Phillips head?
That's what I was.
Having Mo with us is awesome because she immediately knows what to do to get the lights on.
Yes, we
see.
do.
So we're gonna replace this. We need a flathead.
After seeing that the breaker just had to be installed, I literally said, I got this.
All right, let's flip it on. What happens?
Breaker goes on, the lights are on, and it's flickering. I'm thinking there's something there.
We're looking for a code for a combination lock.
We got this one's blinking, so let's look for a code with that.
And then I realized that I saw a Morse code poster.
Morse code?
Yeah, there's a Morse
the Morse
code
code that
down
he
there.
said. It was.
Okay, this light is talking to us in Morse code. Here's the legend. Let's figure it out.
Can somebody read me the code as it's blinking?
Sure. One long, two short.
Morse code's harder than you expected. It's not something that we really use, and it's definitely not something that I know from memory.
Two short, one long,
Decoding Morse code isn't hard, but it takes valuable time.
one long, two short,
D.
one short, one long, one long, two short, one long. Okay, let's go again. I lose it. I've got it. But after like 7 blinks, I would just lose it.
You want to swap?
Yeah, let's switch up. Good call.
All right. Short, long. Man, I lose it.
I know.
It's so hard to... I'm a little bit frustrated with the Morse code thing because looking at the light is really tough on your eyes and I started losing the code. You want to try looking at it?
The first 15 minutes are almost up.
Can I draw it out with the chalk?
Yes. Grant stepped up and he took the chalk and just looked at the light and would write it down as he saw it.
Long, short, short. Once I did that,
Long, short,
the Morse
short.
code was easy to figure out. Short, long, short, short. We used the chalk to write down the letters.
Okay, that's 15 minutes already.
And then the buzzer goes off and freaks me out even more. Add some pressure to it.
Okay.
DLJ. We got the 3 letters for the combination lock. I spun them in, and to hear the click when the lock opens was the most satisfying thing because I knew we were in room number 2.
All right.
Okay, we got a
Shop
welder.
vac. We got welding gloves, a welding mask, and a welder. So we're gonna have to weld something.
Right away, I'm seeing a bigger room. So I'm thinking, okay, there's gonna be more things to discover, more things to investigate.
We got a leak coming from the roof.
And then we see a lock. So we know we're looking for a key.
For a padlock.
Okay.
Key for a padlock.
Key for a padlock.
Key?
Yep.
We know exactly what we need, we just don't know where, and it's this very small thing in a very large space.
What kind of clues? We have an arrow up here as a clue.
It's pointing down.
Yes. There's something with that drip.
So in the shop vac,
We've got a shop vac. It's real shiny, so we're wondering, like, something's up with this shop vac.
see anything in there?
Hello.
Our team is wasting time looking in every direction except up.
I think this is just. It say look up.
Look up.
I don't know.
And if you go directly underneath the arrow,
Look up. I think that was
there's
it
something
because
hanging.
it was pretty much
Do you
on
see that? Yep, there it is. Well, we found the key. We have to figure out how are we going to get this key down from what looks like a fan in the ceiling on a string down to our reach.
I'm starting to think, well, are we going to weld something together? Are we going to make some kind of a long latch that we can reach up and pull it down with?
Let's roll this thing over here.
It won't move. It won't move. I tried.
We kind of get stuck in this rut where we're trying to figure out how to get this key, which we can obviously see, but we can't figure out how to get it down. And that's when I notice on the wall, guys, take a look over here. Look at this chimney pipe. The ventilation tube has an up arrow.
Oh,
You could actually like unscrew it and just pull it down.
No, it's not. It's only one.
there's nothing up in there.
No?
No, the arrow was there, the other one was...
So we see the key, we see the arrows on the vent.
It had 2 arrows on it. One going up and one going down.
That's a flow that we need to figure out how to create. Maybe blow in it to make the fan turn? Because it's the arrows up here and down over there. So
You
shop
know
vac,
what?
yeah, shop
Take
vac.
that and then take and put the
Yep.
hose on there and then suck it down.
Good call. I think we blow it and follow the arrow.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
If you can get that fan blade to move.
The key will drop.
The key will drop? Okay.
Brilliant.
We were taking an educated guess.
From experience, I know that a shop vac is basically 2 separate tools. You have a vacuum and a blower, and so by reversing the hose, you get an entirely different tool. All right, turn on.
Yeah, it's moving. Here it comes.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful.
All right.
That is brilliant.
All right, we got the key. Good job, guys. So Wes grabs the key. He runs over the door. He undoes the padlock.
Door is open.
Somebody has the Leatherman? Okay, that's cool. I just want to make sure we have it.
Oh, yeah. And we whip open the door only to find there's another wall right behind it. And this one is a lot more complicated.
We were completely deflated to see that there was an even more complex problem right behind the door.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna need to put gears into each. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have a full toolkit back here, guys.
Oh, nice.
In this door are places and slots for gears to slide into. Somehow we have to make these wooden gears work with the metal gears.
Our pros have what they need, but don't forget, our Lowe's Red Vest is waiting to help.
Some plans.
Put that with directions.
By that time, we have more tools than what we came in there with.
I'll go weld this.
Okay.
These two. It's got to be an example, right?
Yeah.
For the gear?
Yeah, because I mean they're the same thing.
Yep. So weld that, and then boom, we've got a template. Great.
Now that's going to take a gear. That's going to take a gear.
And here.
Grant.
I'm sitting there in front of the door though, because there's like 3 different slots where these wooden gears need to go, but it's hard to know which one goes where. So I'm just like randomly trying all these different slots, and then Mo starts speaking up. She's like, "Oh, that's the wrong one. It needs to go in this way."
Guys, the instructions
we
are
do
right
have
here.
screws.
Threw them around twice, and I just said, okay, let me look at it. Let me tell them that the square goes there and the other one goes there. Hey, Grant,
Yeah,
according to them instructions, this one is gonna go there, and then those two.
that sounds right.
Oh yeah, what? There was instructions?
Like this.
Yeah.
All right, what are we missing?
Well,
Just
right.
this.
30 minutes have passed.
Sorry. Yeah, cool. I'm finally looking at the instructions, and I realize that we have 2 gears out of place, and we just have to swap them.
Pretty good.
The one that we cut out goes over the one with the square, not one of these.
The one with the square, that's that one.
Okay, so the one that we
Down
cut
there?
out goes over that one.
Oh,
So we
okay.
got
Okay.
those mixed up.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, okay. Good call.
This one.
There we go.
All right, we're in business.
Okay. And so this one will go over here.
Got it. Yes.
All right,
that.
go for it.
Here we go. So Wes is cranking on the ratchet. We see all the gears turning. We can actually physically see all the locking mechanisms around the portal come in, and that's when we know we've got it.
All right.
Right.
I see a table saw, like a full-on legit power table saw sitting there, which gets me really excited.
We see a table saw and some plumbing stuff, which I have no experience at all, so I was a little bit worried there. Oh, here's the exit.
That exit is an old freight elevator. To power it, they have to flip that pressure switch.
There's some valves. This one's on, this one's off. There's several breaks in this pipe maze. We don't know which one we need to repair.
And we have
I'm assuming there's some liquid or something that we need to flow through there. We got to arrange the handles in a certain combination to accomplish something.
So we're gonna need to get this connected to something.
Okay.
Probably.
Here's hose. Okay.
Maybe you pressurize it with the compressor?
Yes. We're sending air through it to activate a pressure switch that's going to send us home and win the game.
What I learned from the other 2 rooms is take and look for any given clues. Hey guys, what is this?
Now Mo walks off to the side of the room and she comes back with this board that has all these different drawings on it and these dotted lines.
Oh, wait a minute, we gotta cut this. Okay,
Yeah, I can cut
all
it.
right.
Cool. All right, we need
You
power.
can show me. All right, right here, it's right here. Underneath here, see?
You bet.
I'm ready. So,
I'm flipping the switches, but I can't get it to spin up. And that's why I think, well, maybe there's no power to this outlet.
Grant grabs a light from the previous room to plug it in to see if there's power at all, and there's not.
I'm not sure where else we can go to look for electrical switches. We've been through all the breakers. I even ran back to the first room and just double checked everything, and I couldn't find any way to make it work. So at this point, we're starting to get stumped. We're running short on time. We're feeling the pressure and the stress build.
Okay.
We got 15 minutes left, guys.
Right, red vest.
That's when we decide, let's call the red vest and get a little bit of advice.
Yeah, I think we should.
All right, let's get some help.
red vest needed.
I'm here for you.
How can I help?
We need power.
We need power.
I'd look for a GFCI.
Somewhere that might be trimmed.
Okay, what's this over here?
Ain't no more up in here.
And remember, not all outlets are on the wall.
All right. In the floor somewhere?
So we searching, looking for this GFCI, but it's nowhere on the walls, nowhere in sight.
Depending on who wired it, it could be in another room.
That's what I was, that's what, he said you don't know who wired it. It may not be in the same room.
Or in the corners.
So we start looking on the floor, we start undoing panels. She does this great little giggly laugh. Like she just uncovered Christmas.
Hey, Grant!
Yo!
Okay, come here. It's on now.
Oh, it's on.
It was underneath the storage bin.
Oh, for real? Okay, awesome. And boom, the power's restored, and now we've got a fully functional table saw. Here we go. And the cool thing about the table saw is it's got a very easily adjustable arm. Just press one button, slide it into place, lock it, and now you can get cutting. To here. What do we got?
Open that. Wait a second here.
We got a puzzle
so
to
that's
put
gonna be in
together, yeah?
this one. All right, look for things that cross. These
looks
are these are 2 X's. You want to look at pieces that cross.
look at
They don't have to
Okay,
line
got
up.
it now.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I could see that it was a map of the place. The way that the lines worked, it looked like a map in my head. This is
so-
where we came in, so that's got to be right in the middle of the first room.
So we need to go back here to the X.
All right, let's see. X mark the spot.
Nice. The X leads us to a secret panel in the floor that has a torch, flux, solder, connectors, everything we need for the plumbing problem.
All right, well, let's do it. So the pressure switch is going to open that door, we think.
Oh, you gotta take and put that piece right here.
We hadn't heard an alarm in a while, and so I knew there was one right around the corner.
The window is closing, and we need to figure this out.
Yep. Yeah,
one
open
right
this
now.
one.
Over to here.
They've got the missing pieces, but do they have enough time to get it all working?
If we don't have to cut anything, then we should look for something that fits. Look at this. Just saying.
There we go.
Yeah, like you said.
It's so easy now that you see it.
The solder's in my hands. It's been a while since I had soldered, but I was ready to get in it.
Cool, this one's wrong.
It's going up.
Rising.
Yep.
Pressure's rising.
Got the air running through it. It triggered the pressure switch. And that's when I was pretty sure we just solved it.
We're up out of here.
Teamwork. It's the elevator, guys.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go. You pros
you,
just
thank
conquered the first ever Lowe's DIY escape room with 2 minutes to spare. Oh my goodness. Very impressive.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Feel good.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Lowe's wants to congratulate you by rewarding you with a bunch of tools. Now some of these tools and some of the tools used in the escape room will be available on Black Friday this year at unbelievable prices. So we know you'll put them to good use.
Definitely.
And finally, I want to introduce you to your red vest, Dennis. He helped you out of your GFI jam.
Ah, Dennis.
Thank you.
Thanks for checking out the first ever Lowe's DIY escape room. If you want to know more about how this video was put together, learn more about our DIY YouTubers, or if you want to know why Lowe's built the escape room, check out our behind the scenes video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the ground floor.
It was so cool that Lowe's built this room, and I got to work with Grant and Bob and Mo. It was like the A-team.
Thank you, Lowe's, for letting me do an escape room. I'd never done one before, and I have a feeling that this is going to spoil all the rest of them I do from now on.